It is a story that we first told you about more than 3 years ago. Star basketball player Wes Leonard collapsed moments after scoring a game-winning basket for Fenville High. Leonard died from complications related to an enlarged heart. Doctors say a screening might have been able to detect the problem and allow the teen to take preventative measures. Well, following Wes's death, Mercy Health Muskegon started screening students. Dr. Dan West, a cardiologist with Mercy Health Muskegon, and Tyler Janicke, a student who went through the screening, joining us in studio live tonight. Guys, thanks for coming in. We appreciate it. Tyler, you've got a great backstory. I'm going to get to that in just a moment. Dr. West, let me start with the screenings themselves. I imagine these are very popular and they fill up quickly. There are a couple of opportunities left for students. Talk about being able to take advantage of that.
There are. By going to the website, and I think you have a graphic on that, you can see the dates and how to sign up your young person. Initially this was for athletes, but we've learned that we're opening it up to all high school students.
So we've got opportunities still in July and August as summer practices and whatnot start. So Tyler, take us back 3 years ago. This was before the screening program had started, and actually what happened to you inspired Dr. West to continue on with these screenings for students. Tell us about what happened. Did you recognize any problems?
Yeah, I had a few symptoms at a hockey game in the playoffs, and I was running out of breath and swollen ankles and had a lot of symptoms, flu. And so I got in for an echo, and they realized I had cardiomyopathy. And so then from there I went to basically to Grand Rapids at Meyer Heart Center.
And Dr. West, you were the physician that saw Tyler when he was having these problems, and something clicked with you saying, we've got to do a better job screening these kids.
Well, one correction on this. Actually, Tyler was the inspiration for our program. Tyler's mother, Rhonda, works in our office and was concerned about Tyler's symptoms and brought it to the attention of our staff. So we knew about Wes Leonard, and we were concerned about any young person with similar symptoms. So he was more of an inspiration to our program than the result of our screening program.
He inspired the program, but obviously you saw that there was a need here in this community for this kind of thing to happen.
Very definitely. We've known there was a need for quite some time. Our group as a whole donated 24 defibrillators, one to each school district in our area 15 years ago, long before this happened. But we wanted to find a way to hopefully identify young people who are at high risk, and that was the motivation. Wes Leonard and then Tyler really drove us to do something we've been talking about for a few years.
And you've seen now, screened some almost 1,600 student athletes, and you've identified a couple of them that did have some problems.
1,800 actually that we've screened thus far. We've identified many young people with heart problems, not the type of problem that Wes Leonard had, not the type of problem that Tyler had. But we've identified young people that have required procedures to correct defects in their hearts that could have been potentially life-threatening.
Tyler, talk about the procedure itself. Is it invasive? I mean, is it trouble to go through this kind of thing, or is it kind of simple?
No, it was simple. It takes 5 minutes. I mean, it's free for any high schoolers, and I mean, I feel like it should be a part of sports physicals at some point, because I mean, the risk is too high to not take this.
And how do you feel these days?
I'm active. I can almost do whatever I want and just listen to my body.
Do you feel like you dodged a bullet in some aspect there, that this was caught, that you didn't have to have a problem?
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of shocking at first, but I mean, now I'm realizing how lucky I really am to be here today.
It's great to see you healthy, that's for sure. Great inspiration starting this program as these kids, 1,800 kids screened so far, and again, some more opportunities for students to take advantage of it as well. Dr. West, Tyler, thanks for coming in tonight. We appreciate it.
Thank you.